Hi there, Andreas here with XpressPads finger drumming, and today's video is the last one in a series of videos that I made on the AKAI MPD218, and so it won't go into details all the other videos do, and I will link to these videos where appropriate, but today's video is really just about a wrap up or a conclusion on my last 2 weeks with the AKAI MPD218. So first of all, there are 3 things that I really like about the AKAI MPD218. Number 1 is of course the pads, because I only play finger drumming on the AKAI MPD218, so the pad section is really important to me. And I can really tell you that the pad section is great. Yeah, so that means it is very sensitive, but it's ideally sensitive, meaning that you can play low velocity hits on it and high velocity hits on it, but you don't need to tweak anything, and actually you can't tweak anything, but you don't need it because the setting that is there by default is, to me, perfect. Yeah? So I've never seen a pad controller that I didn't need to tweak in terms of pad sensitivity, but the AKAI MPD218 is set up in a way that you don't need to change anything. Number 2 is the software package that it comes with. So it contains MPC Essentials, which is the beat making suite that comes from AKAI, with Ableton Live Lite, and with 2 drum sample libraries from SonyVox. One is for acoustic drums, which is the Big Bang Universal Drums, and the other one is for percussion, which is the Big Bang Cinematic Percussion library. And these 2 libraries really give you a great starting point for finger drumming, because they are multi-sampled, round-robin samples in there, which makes your sounds really realistic when you play them. And it's a big library, or 2 big libraries, so both in total will take up about 27 gigabytes on your hard drive. But there's an additional reason why you should consider buying the pad controller with this software, because the samples in these 2 sample libraries, they are in an open file structure, which means that you can also use them with Ableton Live Lite or with the MPC Essentials software, and that gives the SonyVox libraries an additional purpose in the whole package. And the third one really is the price, because it only costs $99, and the software package that is contained is worth about $400, and that means that eventually you can't really speak about purchasing. It's actually a steal, really. I mean, it's one of the best pad controllers that I ever held in my hands, and here I really mean it's the mixture, it's the value for the money, actually. Yeah? So the pads are great, the price really is great, the software package is great, and that in total makes it, for me, one of the best pad controllers I ever bought. And I can also tell you what I did on day 2. I bought a second MPD218 because I like playing finger drumming on 2 pad controllers. And that's another one why I think that this pad controller is ideal, because if it only costs $99, you can afford to buy 2 and then get the extra fun of having 2 pad controllers that you can play with. And if you think about the old or the predecessor, the AKAI MPD18, I mean, this one is a completely different product, and I know that many people weren't really happy with this pad controller, including myself, so I never was really happy playing that device, and I actually almost never played it. But the new AKAI MPD218 is a completely different device. It's not just an evolution. I would say it's a revolution. It's a quantum leap, because it is really so different, and yeah, such a great device, actually. And so at the end of the day, the only thing I can tell you is it's really double thumbs up, and go get one, and it's great for finger drumming, so you won't do anything wrong.